like to introduce myself. Myself, Praveen Kulhar, Head of Department at Shivraj Academy of Science, Gadinglas. I am teaching biology subject with the title or topic genetics as a part of continuation of genetics with lecture number 6. Yesterday we have completed some important points which is related to the genetics. You must know, before going to start any new concept or any new point, it is very important to discuss some previous points. Before going to start the properties of genetic material, DNA versus RNA, we take a brief account on previous points. Yesterday we have already completed how the DNA is the genetic material with the help of certain evidences, with certain experiments by scientist Chess. Okay. In this lesson, we are going to discuss the properties of genetic material. When I think these properties of genetic material, only 4 properties are there, as mentioned here. But each and every property is very vast to understand how DNA is the genetic material. We have already discussed about the biomolecules. Biomolecules having various points or various components. For example, carbohydrates are there, proteins are there, then lipids are there, and last one is the nucleic acids are there. According to the various experimentations which is carried out by different scientists, which concluded that the DNA is the genetic material. Means what? The nucleic acid is the genetic material. But when we think about actual properties of the genetic material, it is very important to decide the basic criteria. On this criteria, we will find out which is the genetic material. Okay, so we have different kinds of the biomolecules, as mentioned earlier, just like the proteins are there, carbohydrates are there, lipids are there, fats are there, and nucleic acids are there. Okay, so we start with first property which shows the or which follow the basic criteria which shows the properties of the genetic material. A molecule that can act as a genetic material must fulfill the following criteria. म्हणजे काय, तर याच्यामध्ये कोणत्याही प्रकारचं जर जेनेटिक मटेरियल आहे तर ते एक बेसिक क्रायटेरिया इथं फॉलो करतं. तर त्याच्यामध्ये पहिला क्रायटेरिया काय, द फर्स्ट क्रायटेरिया इज इट शुड बी एबल टू जनरेट इट्स रिप्लिका. म्हणजे काय, तर याच्यामध्ये इट शुड याच्यामध्ये असं जे जेनेटिक मटेरियल आहे की स्वतः त्याच्यामध्ये विच इज केपेबल टू proceed its replication process. Then next is the second is it should be stable chemically and structurally. ते chemically and structurally stable असणं गरजेचं आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये it should provide the scope for slow changing mutation that are required for the evolution. आणि evolution साठी जे आवश्यक mutation process आहे ते दाखवणार असावं. Then next fourth, it should be able to express itself in the form of Mendelian characteristics. म्हणजे त्याच्यामध्ये रेग्युलेशन करणं आणि ते जीन्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ ट्रेट्स, इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स नेक्स्ट जनरेशन मध्ये एक्सप्रेस होणं अतिशय महत्त्वाचं असतं. आता आपण हे एक एक जी प्रॉपर्टी आहे, ईच अँड एव्हरी प्रॉपर्टी वी डिस्कस इन डिटेल. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज. When we think about the first property which shows the basic criteria of the genetic material, this is the it should be able to generate its replica. In that, if one examines each requirement one by one because of rule of base pairing. म्हणजे काय, when we say the DNA genetic material and it have the ability to replication, and means what, they are able to produce exact copies. For example, ज्यावेळी आपण बघितलं एक सुंदर असं उदाहरण मी तुम्हाला देतो की ज्याच्यामध्ये 2 विद्यार्थी आहेत आणि एका विद्यार्थ्याकडे नोट्स आहेत आणि त्या नोट्स दुसरा विद्यार्थी सुद्धा जे मटेरियल आहे त्याच्या एक्झॅक्ट कॉपीज म्हणजे त्याच्या आयडेंटिकल कॉपीज तयार करण्याची ज्याच्यामध्ये क्षमता असते अशाला आपण जेनेटिक मटेरियल. मग when we compare with the proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, lipids, both these components or these biomolecules does not show any kind of the replication process. That's why only DNA and RNA means nucleic acids are the genetic material. DNA is eukaryotics and prokaryotics, and RNA is the genetic material, the viruses. Okay. In that case, what happens if just like the DNA shows the complementary base pairs? You must know there are two types of the nitrogenous base pair. One is the purine and another one is the pyrimidine. And in that case, complementarity is fixed. For example, adenine is also always bound to the thymine, and cytosine is always bound to the guanine. Means what? It shows the complementarity. Okay, that's why the DNA is the generic material, RNA is the generic material. In case of viruses, have the ability to direct their duplications, and they have ability to do duplications. They have ability to produce the exact and identical copies on the basis of their complementary base pairing. Okay, the other molecules in living system. When you think about the other molecules, just earlier I told you. This is the proteins, vitamins, lipids, carbohydrates. They doesn't show any kind of such base pairing. Means what? It doesn't show any kind of the replication. That's why these substances or these molecules are not genetic material. Only RNA and DNA and RNA are the genetic material in various cases. Okay. Then the genetic material should be stable enough. Enough to change with different stages of life, different stages of the life cycle, age, with change in the physiological in the organism. म्हणजे काय तर याच्यामध्ये जर चेंजेस असतील तर ते त्याच्या फिजियोलॉजिकल चेंजेस सुद्धा ऑर्गॅनिझम मध्ये दाखवून देणार. म्हणजे काय हे सगळं एक्सप्लेनेशन, these all explanations related to the first property which shows the DNA is the genetic material, DNA, and in case of virus RNA is the genetic material. This is the, it should be able to generate its replication process in which what happen, the exact copies or identical copies are produced with the help of template DNA strand. Okay, the next. After the completion of first property, basic property or basic criterion, we move towards the next and second property. It should be stable chemically and structurally. म्हणजे काय तर जे जेनेटिक मटेरियल आहे ते केमिकली आणि स्ट्रक्चरली कसं असलं पाहिजे, स्टेबल असलं पाहिजे, तरच त्याला आपण जेनेटिक मटेरियल असं कन्सिडर करू शकतो. त्याच्यामध्ये एक्सप्लेनेशन काय दिलं, स्टॅबिलिटी ॲज वन ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द जेनेटिक मटेरियल वॉज व्हेरी हिडन इन रिपीट ट्रान्सफॉर्मिंग प्रिन्सिपल. ज्या पद्धतीनं डीएनए हे जेनेटिक मटेरियल आहे हे प्रूव्ह करण्यासाठी ग्रिफिथनं एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन्स केलेले आहेत. हर्शेचे एक्सपेरिमेंटच्या माध्यमातून काही एव्हिडन्सेस दिलेले आहेत. मग त्याचं एक उदाहरण म्हणून त्याच्या माध्यमातून आपल्याला लक्षात येतं की हे डीएनए मोलिक्यूल आहे, डीएनए जे जेनेटिक मटेरियल आहे हे किती स्टेबल आहे त्याचं उदाहरण इथं दिलेलं आहे. स्टॅबिलिटी ॲज वन ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द जेनेटिक मटेरियल was very evident with transforming principle itself that heat which killed the bacteria. ज्या पद्धतीनं ग्रिफिथनं दोन स्ट्रेनचे कॉलनीज तयार केलेल्या होत्या ज्याच्यामध्ये यस स्मूथ सरफेस असणारं स्ट्रेन जे स्ट्रेप्टोकोकस निमोनियाच्या माध्यमातून तयार केलेलं होतं आणि दुसरं रग सरफेस असणारं आर स्ट्रेन केलेलं होतं ज्याच्यामध्ये यस स्ट्रेन जे आहे ते कसं होतं निमोनिया डिसीजसाठी रिस्पॉन्सिबल होतं कारण त्याचं कोटिंग जे आहे पॉलिसॅकराइडनं तयार झालेलं होतं. पण तसं आर स्ट्रेनमध्ये तुम्हाला दिसून येत नव्हतं. पण या एक्सपेरिमेंटमध्ये ते यस स्ट्रेन जे आहे ते यस कॉलनीज जे आहे त्याला काय केलेलं होतं, हीट केलं करून ते किल केलेलं होतं आणि त्याच्या माध्यमातून ट्रान्सफॉर्मिंग प्रिन्सिपलचा आपण स्टडी केला होता. मग याच्यामध्ये काय सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न केला, किल द बॅक्टेरिया ॲट लीस्ट डिड नॉट डिस्ट्रॉय सम ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द जेनेटिक. म्हणजे त्याचं कोटिंग त्यानं डिजनरेट केलं पण त्याच्यामध्ये असणाऱ्या ज्या डीएनएच्या ज्या प्रॉपर्टीज आहेत त्या हिट किल्ड झाल्यानंतर सुद्धा त्याच्यामध्ये काय झालेलं नाही, डिस्ट्रॉय झालेलं नाही. व्हेन इट ट्रान्सपोर्ट और which mixed with the R strain they again generate its capability. That's why they having stability in their properties, okay, and chemically and structurally also. This now can again, this now can easily to be explained in light of the DNA that the two strands being complementarity and they are the DNA strand. You must know, according to the vaccine T, the DNA is a double helical model and it have the complementary base pairing. If separated by the heating, and when we try to separate these two strands, it is separated by heating, come together. Next slide please. When appropriate conditions are provided, ज्यावेळी आपण त्याचे appropriate conditions provide करू त्यावेळी heating conditions provide करू त्यावेळी ते strand आहे ते separate होणार. For the two OH group present at every nucleotide in RNA as a reactive group and makes RNA liable and easily degradable. RNA is also now known to be catalytic, hence reactive. आणि ज्यावेळी आपण बघू की ज्यावेळी RNAच्या तुम्हाला त्याचे लॉंग फॉर्म्स माहित आहे, DNA काय आहे, डीऑक्झिरायबोन्यूक्लिक ऍसिड आहे आणि RNA रायबोन्यूक्लिक ऍसिड आहे. रायबोन्यूक्लिक ऍसिड मध्ये जर बघितलं तर त्याच्यामध्ये दोन OH ग्रुप तुम्हाला अटॅच झालेले दिसणार आहेत आणि DNA मध्ये एकच OH ग्रुप अटॅच झालेला दिसणार आहे आणि RNA मध्ये दोन OH ग्रुप अटॅच प्रेझेंट असल्यामुळे ते जास्त रिएक्टिव्ह आहे आणि तुम्हाला माहित आहे की जो एलिमेंट जो मॉलिक्यूल जास्त रिएक्टिव्ह असतो त्याची स्टॅबिलिटी स्टेबल नसते. म्हणजेच ज्यावेळी डीएनएचं स्ट्रक्चर आपण स्टडी करतो त्याच्यावेळी फक्त ओनली वन OH group is present in the structure of DNA. That's why this less reactive as compared to the RNA. That's why DNA is a preferable genetic material or preferably stable molecule. Okay, then therefore DNA chemically is less reactive and structurally more stable when compared to the RNA. RNA च्या वेळी आपण according to previous discussion, you must know RNA is also genetic material in case of viruses. But when we think about the preferably which component is the genetic material, which shows the basic criterion or basic properties of the genetic material. That's why therefore DNA chemically is less reactive and structurally more stable when as compared to the RNA. This what the DNA is a preferably genetic material or preferably stable, chemically and structurally stable. Therefore, among the two nucleic acid, the DNA is a better genetic material. Next slide please. Then we move towards the third property, which shows the DNA is the genetic material. It should provide the scope for slow changes. You must know in the for the evolution. What is evolution? Evolution is the gradual change in the organism, generation after generation, and which is done due to the mutation. In a mutation, what happens? The base pairing, for example, A, C, G, T is altered. Any kind of the base pair is nitrogen base is added or deleted from this sequence, and which shows the various changes, which is termed as the mutation. And mutation is responsible for the evolution, generation after generation. So this property is the basic property which is shown by the genetic material. Okay, how it considered as the basic property or basic criterion in case of the genetic material. So listen carefully. Both DNA and RNA are able to mutate. You must know the DNA and RNAs are both shows the mutations. Means what? They shows the changes in its sequence when certain conditions are there. In fact, RNA being unstable, mutate at a faster rate. You must know RNA is the single stranded and DNA is the double stranded. That's why the RNA being unstable, mutate at faster rate. Consequently, viruses having RNA genome and having shorter lifespan mutate and evolve faster than the DNA. Next slide, please. Then we move towards the next property or criterion which shows the DNA is the genetic material. It should be able to express itself, okay, and in the form of Mendelian character. Means what? When we think about the DNA is the genetic material or any kind of the genetic material which shows should show it should be able to express itself. They regulate and express its characteristics in the form of Mendelian characteristics. RNA can directly code for the synthesis of proteins. You must know, in previous period. We have already discussed about the central dogma, in which what happened, the DNA is converted in the RNA, mRNA by the process of transcription, and mRNA or RNA is converted into the protein. Okay, by the process of the translation. This is the all over the central dogma. Means what? The RNA is directly code for the synthesis of proteins. Hence, can easily express the characters. DNA, however, is dependent on the RNA. Means what? DNA is dependent on the RNA for the synthesis of protein. The protein synthesis machinery has evolved around RNA. The above discussion indicate that both RNA and DNA can function as a genetic material, but DNA being more stable. Means what? Both nucleic acid. You must know that there are two types of the nucleic acid. First is the DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, and another one is the ribonucleic acid. Both are the genetic material. In case of viruses, RNA is the genetic material. Okay, so the above discussion indicates that both RNA and DNA can function as a genetic material, but DNA being more stable as is preferred for the storage of the genetic material for the transmission of genetic information. And but when we think about the transmission of genetic material, the RNA is better. That's why we uses when we use any kind of the biotechnological application, we use the bacteriophage. And what is bacteriophage? Bacteriophage is the bacteria which is infected by the viruses. Means what? In the form of RNA, we transfer or we do the transmission of the genetic material from the one organism to another organism. Okay, so next please. So in that lesson or in that session, we have covered the basic criterion which shows the DNA is a genetic, how DNA is the genetic material, because DNA proceed or DNA follows the all the four basic criteria which shows the DNA is the genetic material as compared to the other molecules. Thank you.